Here's the girls, you see it in their eyes. They gave up their letters and won't tell chapter ties. Here's to the ladies, the best of the best. The women who this week are getting no rest. The ladies I love, even more than my guys. The women I love are called Gamacais.
Here's to the sun, here's to the bright blue skies. Here's to the women that aren't so shy. They took up their letters, and they're all so fly. My heart and my love goes to the Gamacais.
Tonight, an exclusive look on Gamacais. Tonight, I have with me the IFC president and one of the vice presidents of recruitment. Trip, Jen, how you doing?
Oh, doing excellent, Michael. Just splendid.
Right, man, we're doing good.
Yeah. Okay, so what gives you two the credentials to be speaking about Gamacais tonight?
Well, I have a doctorate in gamacology. I've spent several years in the field frat lapping to get an extensive study of the ladies' trip.
Yeah, I was the actual driver of that vehicle. I only have a master's in gamacology, but actually worked to get my doctorate.
It's my field partner.
Okay. Now, have you been studying at the University of Arkansas for your entirety of your career?
Yes, I've never gone to any other university to study the Gamacais. I feel like this is the most natural habitat for them. I believe we have the most of any university. Would you concur?
Absolutely.
So now, what's the purpose of a Gamacais?
Doctor? I mean...
Well, a Gamacais is kind of like a guide for the sorority women that are potential new members. Or a fishing guide. And she takes the potential new members in her group around to different fishing holes and sees at the end of the week which one catches the most fish for the girl, and whichever one catches the most fish is the hole that she will most frequently frequent.
Interesting. Now, what type of fish would you relate to the Gamacais?
Well, I definitely wouldn't say a walleye, Michael. I would say that it's a bass. They're very intelligent fish. They don't just hit anything.
Oh, okay.
They're sturdy and strong, hard to pull in pound for pound.
I honestly compare them to a muskie.
Okay.
There aren't a lot of them, but they're perfect.
No, they are perfect in every aspect.
So, Trip, what makes a good Gamacais?
A good Gamacais, she's always diverse. Doesn't matter who it is or what kind of fish it is, I'm going to catch it with grogs.
You know, Mr. Story, I would say sugar and spice and everything nice.
Interesting.
Gamacais.
I mean,
they're the most perfect girls on
very
this
interesting
campus.
concept.
they are the Powder Puff Girls on Cartoon Network. Sugar and spice makes everything nice, always.
Superheroes.
Truly.
Always.
Of this campus, of the sorority girls, they are the closest to superheroes. You know, they don't get a whole lot of rest. They're generally the girls who, I mean, it's a long application process. And it's a very exclusive club to be in the Gamacais.
When you're trying to find your soulmate, you go for one of the Powder Puff Girls.
Woo! Gentry, after your extensive research in the field, how do Gamacais behave in the field?
In the field, in my observations, Mr. Story, they generally act sleep deprived and a little bit goofy. They're always wearing something that makes them stick out from the potential new members in a distinct way. You know, whether that be a banana costume, a horse head, or even a actual pig tails sort of hat. They're being, I won't say goofy, but just incredibly extroverted in the way that they act around the potential new members, and just in public, it really shows that they have a lot of self-confidence,
Right.
which is an incredible trait to have
Yes.
in any female. It shows, you know, confidence is really number one.
Mr. Hale, what do you think?
I think it's quite genuine. I do think there are some boundaries that we cross, but all in all, in my extensive research, I do believe that everything is genuine between the Gamacais within the P&Ms. There's a lot of interaction, a lot of conversation that goes on, and everything that I see or have studied is all in all, perfect.
To become a Gamma Chi, I believe that confidence is paramount, and I think that the Gamma Chi's confidence is truly unmatched on this campus.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. But now, a message from our sponsors.
Push pop! It's a sucker in the handle.
Gatorade, G Series, ain't nothing better.
Gentlemen, who did you say the leader of the Gamma Chi's was this year?
This year is Mrs. Quinn Kinago Ranaham.
Okay, now do you think that she is qualified for her position?
Absolutely, yes. In my extensive research, I have noticed that her leadership and guidance, yes, absolutely, has proven her to be the Gamma Chi leader. I mean, she is absolutely the most professional Gamma Chi that you could ever want to be a part of your group.
She guides the gods. She's a professional. She's intelligent. She's outgoing, and she's sweet. She's everything that Gamma Chi's are and more.
Now, what experience did she have as a Gamma Chi?
As a Gamma Chi,
In previous years?
I know that she has spent an extensive amount of time with a fake sword mounted on her back in, a sort of
Lord of the Rings, if you will.
Okay.
style. There's a lot of pictures of her still circulating, moving around with this sword and just acting not in a goofy manner, but in a professional Gamma Chi manner. It's just another way for her to show that she's incredibly outgoing and dominant with the sword.
No, would you...
She has the ring.
Quinn and Liz are a dynamic duo. Which movie couple would you compare them to?
Gentry, if you don't mind me asking this, I would say Goose and Maverick from Top Gun.
Tripp, if you were to compare the whole of women's recruitment to an organization, what would it be?
Alright, well that's easy. It's Ducks Unlimited.
Excellent analogy.
What about you, Gentry?
I would equate it to something that all of us can relate to, and that would have to be Santa's Workshop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus being your head, the Miss Parise, Bowser, Tom Jenkins, Jim Miranda, and then even if you want to go as far as to say Liz and Quinn, being those two that I previously mentioned, and then the children all over the earth, if you will, that receive the gifts of perhaps a bid, not guaranteed, that would be the kids all over the earth. Yes, the potential members.
Absolutely.
And then the chapter members, I would say, are the elves.
Okay.
Working in Santa's Workshop. That they're doing the brunt of the heavy lifting of the work, making the toys, making these gifts for the P&Ms. But the Gamma Chi's are the reindeer, if you will. They're the ones pulling the sleigh, carrying the toys, leading them in the right direction, and taking them to the kids all over the earth, leading these gifts over there.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, thank you for coming in today.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Story, for letting us talk about our passion, the women's recruitment that are the heads, that are the Gamma Chi's.
I mean, I feel we are the researchers and experts in women's recruitment, so I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.